musicians like our next guest are few and far between, especially in this region, and that's because their instrument of choice is the harp.
Katryna Tan not only plays the harp, she's also a music composer, arranger and educator. This Young Artist Award recipient also has 3 albums to her name, and her latest project is a concert this Thursday.
Well, Katryna joins us in the studio this morning, and she'll share with us how she went from being a student of interior architecture to an accomplished harpist. Very good morning to you.
Good morning.
That's a very unique transition from architecture to harpist. How did that happen?
Well, I've been very lucky since I was young. My parents gave us the opportunity to learn music. So I learned the piano first, then the violin, and later on my dad encouraged me to learn the harp. And all this, we did it just as a hobby. And studies was, at that time, still the important thing. So I never thought of being a musician.
Wait, curious, why didn't your dad start you with a piano or violin? A particular reason why he chose the harp?
I think he liked the sound. He heard it somewhere, and he liked it very much. And he said, you know, my children are learning music anyway. Why not let them try?
Do something
You
new.
see, there you go. That's what happens. A lot of kids end up learning music that the parents like. You know, think, I would have liked to play the harp. Let's get my daughter, my son to learn it. You know. Well, but you've been doing it for many years now, and professionally at that. Playing the harp, I mean, I gotta admit, again, we were saying earlier, you're the first person I've met who's ever played a harp. I've never met a harpist before. I mean, do you get that reaction a lot? People say, hey, the harp?
Yes, I do get that reaction a lot, but it's fun. I mean, this is what I do, so I like to share it with people, so I get to talk to them and they learn more about the harp, and that's really fun.
And again, with the kind of music, the harp, I mean, again, you see these commercials with angels on the clouds playing the harp, you know, so that's what comes to mind, but obviously it's a lot more than that, I mean.
Yes, it's a lot more than that, so, and I would like to show this in my next concert on the Thursday.
I see. Is it easy to pick it up? I mean, this instrument, particular instrument.
I think if you like playing music and you love the harp enough, it's not difficult to pick up, because I have students ranging from 6 years old to adults, and some of them don't even have any music background, especially for the adults, and I'm proud to say that they are playing very well, and they're enjoying themselves. So if you enjoy yourself,
yeah, you're gonna enjoy
play
the music. Well,
I'm just thinking, because, you know, it's all strings. You know, do you need like long fingers? Are there any prerequisites?
not really. As long as, you know, the important thing is, I will keep telling my students, is you have to be relaxed. You have to have suppleness in your hands. The more relaxed you are in your fingers, in your palm, in your arm, the easier it is for you to move around and play, and you can get a good tone as well.
Okay. We need to ask you to show us. Give us a taste of, you know, some of the music. If you can play something for us.
What we can do with that. This is a smaller version, right?
This is a much smaller version. This there are only 22 strings here. The harp that I normally perform on has 47 strings, and it's taller than me. This one is a baby harp, I call it. I'll play you 2 short tunes if you like. The first one is Danny Boy, a slow piece.
Okay.
Very nice, thank you.
And yeah, and
I need to be like in a jacuzzi somewhere with some, you know, and then
Exactly.
that's Danny Boy, and I'll play something that most people don't think it's possible on the
Okay,
harp.
don't tell us what it is first. Play it and see if we can guess what it is.
Wow.
Yep.
I mean,
La
now,
Bamba. That was it, right?
That's right, that's right.
definitely something I think now that everyone's listened to it, you know, you would consider
might get a few more
picking it up.
students, there you go.
Exactly. Let's talk about this small one. Is it specially made for a certain reason or for like certain age group?
A common question people ask me is the harp like the violin? You know how the little kids, they start on
Right,
the
right.
smaller violin
Small
and they
one,
grow bigger
uh-huh.
because they have bigger hands and they're taller. It's very different from the violin actually for the harp. For the violin you have 4 fixed strings all the time, no matter how you grow, it's still 4 strings. And they get the pitch by pressing the fingerboard. Right. On the harp it's very different because we have each string is a fixed pitch, it's a fixed sound.
Right.
So the more strings you have, the more you can do with the harp.
I see.
Okay, so each string doesn't change in pitch.
According to your need, I guess, according to that particular piece that you want to play.
Yes, that's right. So like this harp, it's 22 strings only. So what I can do on it is quite limited. And it's like, if you think of the piano, it's just the top register of the piano. And if we go to the next, the harp which people normally start learning on is the picture you have there.
Which one is that?
That's the lever harp, this one. This one?
This one?
Yes,
Ah,
that's about
okay.
38 strings.
Okay.
So you have
how many ranges? So it starts from 22,
Yes.
38, and then
38.
40. You're saying the bigger
and
one
the
is...
big one is 47 strings, like this one.
Is this the largest of all?
This is the largest of all.
Wow,
It's
and
47 strings.
How tall is this?
It's about 885 centimeters.
Oh, that's taller than me.
And how heavy is this?
It's about 40 kg.
Well, it must be a logistical nightmare bringing this around.
I manage.
So we know that the highlight this week is that you have a concert.
That's right.
Tell us what we can expect. I mean, beautiful sounds, of course, but what pieces?
The pieces I'll be playing will be something different from what I've been doing in the past few concerts. In the past few concerts, I've been playing more classical repertoire, those the main repertoire of the harp. And now I think it's time, I've grown with the years, and it's time to do something that I feel is myself. And I've commissioned a few works by some Singaporean composers. So we have some world premieres of works by Pun Yu Tian, Mark Chan, and also Koto Chai. And also I've collaborated with a work with my grand uncle who is a Chinese painting artist. He's Chia Tian Song. So we collaborated on a piece where we have a singer to sing the lyrics of a poem, a Chinese poem, and I'll accompany on the
A
harp.
lot of new elements that
Yes.
people can look out for.
And I've also composed a piece myself, a new piece this year, and I'll
Wonderful.
be premiering it too.
Great
What's it
start.
called?
It's called Sketches, and it has
Sketches.
subtitles, Prelude, Chinese Peddlers, Longhouse Echoes, Longhouse as in the ones in Borneo, Colonial Days, Colonial Blues, and then Journeying On. Yeah.
That sounds like a
Great.
big
Sounds
variety.
like a-
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
We've been speaking to harpist Katryna Tan, who will be performing this Thursday, like we said, at the Esplanade Recital Studio,
That's
right?
And for tickets, you can log on to the Young Musician Society website. That's yms.org.sg, or just give this number, call 6332-5813.
And we're going to ask Katryna to hang in there for a while because just before we say bye to you, we've got...
We thought we'd leave you with some beautiful music since we have our resident music, no, I wish, our harpist in our...
Katryna, right,
Katryna,
here with
that's
us.
right. So Katryna,
It's all
leave
yours.
you
Take
to...
it away.
Okay.
That's it for Primetime Morning. Have yourself a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Sure.